I can't believe I'm part of the Final Five. I can't even grasp it. It's so unreal to me, and it's scary.
Panel today was
and we
intense.
had so many.
This is the second week in a row that I have been so sure that I was going home. Erin, you have to get out of your own way. Panel wants to see me succeed, and so, like, I don't want to let them down. It's just a lot of pressure, you know? I'm 18. This is the biggest thing I've ever done with my life. I definitely need to prove myself at the next photo shoot.
Oh my God.
Erin I don't even know why Erin's still here. We all think she's just hanging by this little thread and somehow she just manages to swing back every single time and we're just trying to flick her off. I'm like, why are you here?
So nice to be home in the top 5.
It was like I couldn't enjoy getting the #1 picture because Brittany's gone. Brittany so made it so far and did such a good job.
Yeah.
It's just weird because she had so many like #1 pictures and all that.
Like, you could be doing well the whole time, but then it boils down to your picture of the week. It's a little bit more scary.
Yeah.
Nicole is a huge competitor. She has yet to, like, fall below the halfway line. Half of me is thinking, I hate that bitch!
You never know what can come to shore. I hope you look appropriate. Love, Tyra.
We're gonna be sea turtles! You think we're gonna be animals?
We would be like dead things that wash
Like,
on
we could be a
shore,
fish,
like-
we could be a mermaid, we could be a turtle.
Possibly.
Here's something I really like about you, Sunday. It's the fact that I can tell from your personality that you're a person who's been through a lot, and yet it hasn't hardened you whatsoever.
Y'all don't even know my story though, which is the funny part.
I was gonna say, you said something about you were adopted?
Yeah, that's part of it. My childhood and was rough on me. I ended up in a foster home. Actually definitely made me a better person than I am today. It's better coming from something a little more rough, and then you appreciate things a lot more. If I make it to the Final Four, you guys can know the whole story. The full story. Get tissues. If this were to end tomorrow, I can't lie, I'd pretty much just feel like my life just ended. Modeling is like my only hope to be successful. There's nothing else there for me.
It's my birthday! Everybody loves me on my birthday! I came into this competition with really no experience. My whole life is changing as we speak, from castrating bulls to modeling. 20 years old and you get eggs and spam. My dad, my mom, my grandma, all of them knew that I wanted to be a model since I was little. To be here just feels like, oh, yes, finally, we're on the track to fulfilling my dreams.
Aw, yay. Oh, it smells like fish.
Well, we get on this beach, and it's basically deserted.
Are we camping out? Because I don't want.
We see this boat, and there's a bunch of, like, the same length little tan men rowing, and then we see this little brown, blonde-headed girl.
Who is that?
It's so obscure.
Aloha.
Is it Marissa Miller?
I can't really tell. And as it started getting closer, I was like, is that Marissa Miller? I was like, no, it can't be. That's like impossible.
I will flip out, Jen.
Hi, girls. Hi.
It's Marissa Miller. Ever since I was a little girl, I loved Victoria's Secret catalogs. I studied them. I couldn't dream of a better person to meet on my birthday.
I'm Marissa Miller, American supermodel.
Oh my God! I'm staring at her. My brain did a cartwheel.
I started my career doing spreads in Italian and American Vogue. I'm a Victoria's Secret angel, and I've done numerous fashion campaigns. And guess what? I'm only 5'8".
I had no idea that she was only 5'8". We really can be petite models and make it far.
So I'm here today to teach you girls how to be hot and not over the top. You ready? Yeah! All right, let's get started. Get in your bikinis. Okay, so one of the big tips I'm gonna give you guys when you're doing swim is your posture. Like right now, I can even see how you're standing. You're a little like this, as opposed to this. Yes, oh, that's gorgeous. okay? You want to see your curves. You don't want to tuck in your booty, okay? You want to really push it out.
Marissa Miller came to teach us how to look nice, but not, you know, sleazy. She's hitting these poses and moves. I swear I was looking at a magazine. This is what I was doing. I was turning the page every time she moved. I was just like, okay. I'm like, this is nuts. We're never be able to do that.
I actually learned this from Tyra. When you're shooting for women, women like to see the side. They like to see curves. Men, they like to see more straight on. So you have to be aware of who your audience is. Another thing, okay, stand up. If you're shooting full length, okay, you know how Barbie's feet, they're like always in a heel? I call it a Barbie toe. It just kind of gives you that pop to your hip. Right there, exactly.
Barbie toe is especially important for petite models because it kind of gives you that posture that you would have if you were wearing heels.
So this is going to be the ultimate test. All right, now get in the water. 1, 2, 3, go. Don't be little pussycats. Get wet. Wet. Your head, everything. Sunday, you got to get yourself all wet.
I'm not trying to get my hair wet.
I'm going to get an afro right here. Okay, you can just pat your face then, Sunday. Okay, there you go. All right, girls, come in now. Okay, now that you're all nice and wet, I want you guys to roll in the sand. Get totally sandy. Roll. All sandy. You love it. You love it.
I have a sunburn really bad. My poor, raw skin, and I'm just like, oh, this feels great.
Okay, so girls, you have to be prepared for everything. When I'm shooting for Sports Illustrated, I looked exactly like you guys. And the photographer a lot of times will see this happening and say, that is a shot. So we have a shower over there, and you guys have to pose, be hot, not over the top, and get this sand off of you, okay? So who's gonna go first?
Ariel.
You're gonna go first, great, okay. Beautiful, that's good. Don't rub your boobs, okay? Put your head back, really feel the water. I want to see your curves. Laura, she just has to be conscious of her body positions. It's important, girls, to keep moving. You really want it to be really fluid like this. Okay, I want to see your butt. I can't see it. There you go.
I'm under the water and it's pounding me, okay? It's not comfortable.
Close your mouth. What are you trying to catch in there?
The great thing is, Marissa, the whole time she's walking you through it, and you feel comfortable.
Good, you have good Barbie toe. All right, you're good, you're good. Take your face out of the water. You're spitting water. Sunday is a really cute girl, sometimes too cute. She looks like she's 5 years old. Okay, good, you did great. Okay. Good, keep moving, keep moving. That's great. On your knees, that's great.
I don't think it was hard to be in the shower. I'm pretty aware of what my body does, so I wasn't standing there like, oh, I'm in the shower.
You can be really slow. Just try to relax and just keep moving. All right, Nicole.
I've never tried to look sexy for anybody. I just don't think about it. And so it was really weird for me.
Good, you're sticking your hips back. Good.
I was trying to remember everything that she told me. Chest forward, accentuate every curve. I don't know if it was sexy, but I think it was cute.
All right, that was awesome. You girls did great. All right, I want you to follow me now.
We climb up this cliffside and then like descend onto this ledge. It's kind of precarious and we're like, why the heck are we here?
Hi, ladies.
Nigel pops out of nowhere, and I'm like, great, that means they're taking pictures, I think.
Well, I bet you wonder why you're here. Well, look behind me.
I'm like, oh my God, someone get her. She has jumped off. Wow, this is suicide.
You are here for your next photo shoot challenge.
I don't know if I can do this. I'm so scared. Like, I could fall into the coral, break my head open, and die in front of Nigel and Marissa Miller. That's not how I want to go.
So you're here for your next photo shoot challenge. Earlier in the day, you learned how to strike a pose looking sexy, but not too over the top. Well, now it's time to do something a little bit more extreme.
Today, we're jumping off a cliff.
How are you supposed to look sexy when you're fearing for your life?
The girl that manages to strike a pose that's both sexy and graceful in this extreme situation will win. Of course, there's a catch. You're only going to have one chance at it.
There's no second chances. One jump, one picture, that's it.
The gentleman in the boat out there will be your photographer. His name is Jono Knight. Who's first? All right.
Why do I volunteer myself to jump off a cliff? I don't know.
Happy birthday, Laura.
My face, I'm so scared that it looks like I'm about to have a heart attack because I think I am about to have a heart attack. I hit the water and I'm just like, oh, I'm alive, so I must be okay.
Yeah, pretty good. You certainly went for it. Okay, guys, so she survived the fall. You want to go next, don't you?
She's ready.
Yeah. I like jumping off cliffs. I'll jump off anything. Just give me something to jump off of and I'll do it.
Show us how it's done.
In the beginning of the competition, I started up here and I was just like cruising and then it was like sitting in the bottom too. It's really hard because I have to work twice as hard to impress the judges.
Wow. I'm not sure graceful fitted into that. Who wants to go next?
I will. I remember during the teach, Marissa said that it's really good to pose to the side because it shows the curves of your body. I need to show these girls what I made of. It's on now.
Oh, she turned the wrong way.
Jennifer, go ahead. Watch yourself.
I'm peeing in my pants, but I jump. That was one of the most exhilarating things I've ever done in my entire life.
So Sunday, you waited till it was the end of the week before you jumped, but off you go.
Go for it, girl.
I was just scared of hitting the rocks at the bottom. I was like, this just looks like a big death trap.
Testing the water.
I'm not here to just, oh, I'm gonna gain experience, lose and go home and that'll be cool. No, I'm here to actually win the entire competition and be the last girl standing. So I was like, I can do this, I can do this.
Oh, she's going all the way down.
You meant to jump in Sunday, not walk in.
Yeah.
Ow. Is you okay?
I smacked into the water and my face went, ugh. All the water just jetted in my ear and it hurt so bad.
Poor Sunday. I think she's all right.
So, girls, Nigel and I reviewed your film. You all did a fantastic job. And the winner of this challenge will receive a chocolate pearl necklace valued at $5,000.
But more importantly than that, the winner is also going to win more frames on her next photo shoot. And she's also going to be able to pick a friend who's going to get more frames on her photo shoot. And that girl's going to pick her friend who's going to win more frames on her photo shoot, and so on and so forth, until there's one girl left out.
That's so valuable at this point in the competition to have those extra frames. The hard part, though, is that one girl's left without those extra frames.
All right, let's break it down. Laura, you went first. Actually, it was pretty good. But I think you lost your face a little bit.
But the thought was there. I mean, you were definitely going for graceful, and we definitely saw that.
Erin, I think you tried too hard. You did a bit of a sort of a cheerleading move. You know, the hand was all the way up, the legs were all over the place.
It was not as graceful, it was just more energetic.
Nicole, perhaps you could have pushed it a little bit more, but I like the kind of the way that you sort of underestimated. You kind of didn't do too much.
When I saw you jump at first, I was like, uh-oh, you jumped completely profiled. But, you know, it was beautiful.
So, Jennifer, when you leapt off the rock, you looked fantastic. And then all of a sudden you were like, oh, no!
You could tell you were scared, and it's got to be the whole picture.
And Sunday, are you okay, Sunday? I've got to say, though, you kind of look very graceful.
And you did, your face. I mean, she really kept it till you hit the side of your face. So that was good.
But, of course, there can only be one.
So the winner is Nicole.
Nicole wins the challenge. She's fabulous and has everything a model needs.
So congratulations.
Thank you. I was so happy. It was good. I felt like I proved myself.
Other than getting a beautiful pearl necklace, you also have to pick a friend who's also going to get more frames.
Sunday.
Yay!
Now, Sunday, you pick someone.
Laura, birthday girl. Jen, because she helps me so much.
Aaron, that means you're going to be at disadvantage in the next photo shoot.
I'm kind of pissed, but I'm kind of like, okay, whatever. If I do a great job with the amount of frames I get, then it's cool because I'll have shown that I don't need all those extra things.
Nobody chose Erin because she can be a little brat and she gets on people's nerves.
Great job today, girls.
Thank you.
Bye.
Aloha, welcome to Maui Divers.
I've been doing well recently, winning a challenge. Yes, it's beautiful. I'm so proud of myself. I feel like I have learned so much. Definitely, I've come very far away.
Thank you so much, and aloha.
Thank you. Hey guys. Did you start the party without me?
Of course not. We've been waiting for you.
It was Laura's birthday today, and we had a huge birthday bash.
Can somebody come admire these cupcakes and tell me I did a good job?
Erin was getting a little crazy during the whole thing, like screaming about her cupcakes and stuff.
Where's the frosting?
Erin definitely feels pretty down about not getting extra frames, especially because she was in the bottom two, and I could just see it on her face.
If you touch that cupcake one more time, Laura, I'm gonna slap you upside your little pink
It's
face.
special.
She said my pink face.
It's not so cool that I have less frames than everyone else, but
I'm gonna do great tomorrow, and I don't even care.
1, 2, 3.
I still got my eyes closed. Tell me when I go.
Open! Pretty! Happy birthday!
It was so much love and care that it meant so much. I had the best birthday any girl could wish. And it was so wonderful. Yay.
It is important to have fun, but at the same time, at this stage in the competition, I don't want to go into a photo shoot tired or anything like that. So I'm going to bed.
Read it to me. Tomorrow you'll be getting friendly with some local natives. Love, Tara. Yeah,
It's gonna be animals. We're thinking local natives. Those could be people or definitely animals.
We're gonna have turtles.
Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing?
Awesome.
Well, I'm sure by now you've pretty much figured out that today's photo shoot is going to take you out to sea, right? We are working with a world-renowned fashion photographer, Mr. Russell James.
Morning, ladies.
Wait, hold on, Russell. What's up with the scuba gear, Papa?
Well, I'm thinking it's kind of hot today and it'd be a great day to shoot underwater.
Oh, man! I hurt my ear the other day doing my other challenge. As I go underwater, it's gonna hurt even more. So I was like, this is gonna suck.
You know, Russell has shot so many supermodels all over the world. He's also shot campaigns for Rolex and Victoria's Secret underwater. So this is a very big deal.
I am deeply scared of drowning or suffocating. It is the scariest thing in the world.
So you ready to do this?
Yes!
Okay, come on, let's get on board.
It's so exciting because we're not going to be in a tank. We're in Hawaii, so this whole ocean is our tank.
When you're in the water, you're going to be taken down to depth where we're going to shoot you. When you're at the depth, we're going to take away the regulator. When you need air, put the regulator back in your mouth.
You're all going to get one round with Russell underwater, right? Then you're going to come up. I'm going to give you guys direction and feedback. Then you'll go back down and do it again, except for one of you. Erin, that's right.
I think I should get props for not having as many frames as the other girls, and if the other girls do poorly, they should be looked down upon more because they did have more frames.
So we pumped? We're ready to do this?
Yeah!
All right, well, let's go.
You have to manage your own makeup.
You're not gonna scuba makeup touch-up?
I can't scuba makeup. I'm gonna
How long the bangs are. Just imagine all this floating.
Oh, I'm getting sick. I need to sit down. I was getting more and more nervous as we were on the boat because, you know, I do have asthma, and I was like, oh, what if I have a breathing problem? And then I got really nervous.
All right, sugar. I'm gonna put this on. Now we're gonna pin the living hell out of it.
We still want to make sure that you look long and tall. Almost pretend like you're this underwater fashion ballerina.
Obviously, there's not like a lot of oceans in Kentucky, so I'm not very good at swimming. My biggest fear in the world is to die of lack of oxygen. As soon as the regulator come off, I start to hyperventilate. You do not want to start hyperventilating at the bottom of the ocean. I'm freaking out. But I kept trying. I never gave up because I'm not going to do that.
Laura, bit of a panicker. But overall, she did make some real progress at calming herself down and improving on her performance as she went.
It's like she remembered exactly what I said. Point the toes, make it work, ballet. I mean, this is really shocking to me. I love it. You're sitting there worried. Hey, let me tell you, your film was really good.
Really? That makes me feel really good about my modeling, that I was going through my worst fear and I still got beautiful shots.
It's fun to conquer your fears.
Laura's just like the risk taker, so I was like, if you're freaked out, I'm gonna be so freaked out.
But you cannot panic. I was nervous going to the shoot, but then I just said to myself, Nicole, stop it. You're being a baby, and I got over it.
I bet Nicole rocked it. I bet. Scared to say. I hope she freaks out.
I think we've definitely got a shot so far, but you are going back in.
Yes.
So have more fun. That's when you come alive. Kudos to Nicole. She was playing around, dynamic movements. She was smiling. She gave you this serene expression. That's what I asked her to do, and she did it.
Nicole, I see her as really, really big competition, but it pushes me to try harder.
That's so beautiful. Ooh, but so not what we're supposed to be doing. Dude, she has to be underwater. You know those kind of ballet, acrobatic style moves? Yeah. I didn't see any of that in your film. Okay. Even though those surface shots are stunning, we really need to get you underwater.
I'm so glad I had a second chance.
I'm posing, and it's starting to feel good. I start swimming to the side, I start making U's in the water, and just kind of just like really flowing with it.
I didn't actually go all the way underwater because I have, like, you know, kind of asthma problem. I asked to stay kind of close to the surface. I can't hold my breath long, like, at all. Every time I go down, I'm swallowing water through, like, my mouth and nose, and it's just burning.
Well, work with your body. Your whole body tells the story, not just your face.
Yeah, I gotta wipe my nose.
Sunday came up with every excuse in the book. My ears hurt. The water's out going up my nose. I have asthma. But what you needed to do was say, I am going to do this, and just do it.
Were you using the regulator? You weren't. Why weren't you using the regulator?
I was too scared because I have, like, asthma problem, and if I go too deep, I won't be able to breathe just pretty much at all, even with the regulator.
There are people with asthma who dive. So you should be able to use it. I think what's happening right now is you're psyching yourself out a little, and I would hate to see you go home.
I have to get a good picture, yeah.
Because of this, because I think a lot of it is mental.
I got a second chance, so I got to go down there and do it again, and this time I was like, I'm definitely going to focus.
Ish? Ish? Okay, well, if it's an ish. Ish. Erin, how you feeling?
I am ready to go.
Being in the bottom 2 weeks in a row and have them choose me, I think the panel wants to see me succeed, and so, like, I don't want to let them down, and I want to be their little golden child.
Erin's disappointment for me was that she would not go deep into the water. Most of my photographs of Erin were on the surface, something I could have done in the swimming pool. And I feel quite honestly that she blew an opportunity.
How you feeling? You look so bummed that you don't get to go back in. You know, it's part of the modeling world. You know, sometimes people get more opportunities than others, but what can you do in that one opportunity?
I did as best as I could. I mean, if I'm judged as harsh as the other girls who got another chance, like, that sucks.
Well, good luck. Hey, guys, it's a wrap. Let's head back to shore.
Tomorrow, you will meet with the judges. Only 4 will continue on in the hope of becoming America's Next Top Model.
I want this so bad, and I'm really proud of myself for making it this far, but it'd still suck to not win.
I wish we had a panel tonight.
Really?
Yeah, me too.
Just the suspense is,
One of us is going home tomorrow.
I couldn't imagine going home. I mean, most people are like, oh, if I go home, it'll be all right. I gained so much experience. I mean, I don't have that in my head at all. I'm just pretty much like, win. I have to win.
Well, hello, ladies. Welcome. You know about our prizes. The first is a contract with one of the top model management companies in the world, Wilhelmina Models, a cover and 6-page spread of 17 magazine, and a $100,000 contract with CoverGirl. And we have our judges, Mr. Noted Fashion Photographer, Nigel Barker, Miss J. Alexander, Runway Diva Coach, sleeves are getting bigger and bigger and bigger, extraordinaire, and a woman that you've already met, Marissa Miller. Marissa is a supermodel. Now it's time to start. Y'all ready? And it's hot, ain't it hot?
Yeah.
It's Hawaii. Okay, first up is Sunday. Yeah. Hello. Hello, Sunday. So you shot with one of my favorite photographers, Russell James. How was it?
Ooh, a little stressful, but it was very fun at the same time.
Was it? Tell us how funny it was, Sunday. You know, Sunday, you're the opposite of a lot of my top model girls. A lot of them I have to teach them to enunciate. But you, on the other hand, we want to give you a little bit of Novocaine in that tongue to kind of relax it. Well, let's see her best shot.
Well, you look tall, girl.
Whatever this angle is working here, it like gave you legs that are even longer than mine.
I think you lost your face here. The body language is good, though. You don't look like you're struggling too much.
What I think could be better is if you were lower. And I know that you struggled, and you said there was the ear thing, and there was the asthma, and you had all of these complications, which made your photo limiting. You can tell you're at the surface, and it takes away that, oh my godness.
Your face is so beautiful, and just that lean back, you lost the light, so you couldn't see your face. But it was a good job with your body, though.
Okay, Sunday, thank you.
Thank you.
Up next is Laura.
Look at this little number.
Okay.
Don't tell me.
She made the jacket.
Yeah, I seen it in Harper Bazaar, and I said, Grandma, I gotta have it. And she sent it to me for my birthday. I think it would look cute with a pair of jeans. So.
I agree. And a tank. So let me have that. Laura, you shot underwater, and how was it?
Very scary, and my biggest fear in the whole wide world is to suffocate or, like, drown. So this was very emotional for me.
Well, let's see if your emotions got the best of you. Your body language is absolutely beautiful in this photo. I did not know when I was editing your film that you had this fear of suffocation, of drowning. I didn't know that you struggled. And that shows to me that you can push past your fear.
Sometimes I think don't volunteer information because then we automatically would just assume that it's a bad picture because you had a struggle.
One thing I notice is the light. If you notice, the light on your back is a lot stronger and your face is kind of in the shadow. You have a gorgeous face, and if you find the light, it'll really help with that.
Light is your best friend as a model.
It's the most important thing is lighting.
All right, thank you, Laura. Okay, up next is Jennifer. Let's see your best shot.
It's stunning. This is really, really beautiful. This is has an element of model, has an element of dream, an element of fantasy. It's not obvious, and that's why I like it.
It's interesting, Jennifer. You it's almost like you were holding your breath as if you were underwater.
I hold my breath whenever you guys give me critiques. After I walk out of here, I'm a little lightheaded.
Okay, let's all do a breathing exercise. Join hands, and Jennifer, on the count of 3, inhale. And exhale. Keep doing that as I critique your picture. Jennifer, I thought this photo was absolutely beautiful. I love the fact that your legs look so long. They are not retouched to make them look longer.
I think, Jennifer, you did a great job. I have to disagree a little bit, though. Your body, it's very up and down. It's just a little too straight. It's important just to take a deep breath with that oxygen tank and then just let it go.
Your legs could have been broken up a bit to be a little more softer and fin-like. But other than that, I think it's a great picture. I think it's really, really beautiful.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Up next is Nicole, challenge winner. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's see your best shot.
Well, it's interesting. It's different. I think it's a sort of, it almost looks like you're dancing underwater. But you know what? The energy in your face is something that I never would have expected. It's completely different. It's very cool. You know, it has a sort of 80s hit to it. I love it.
I agree. I really like it. The light is hitting your face really beautiful, and your position is a little bit unexpected, but it looks like you're dancing.
Earlier, I told Laura that the light is her friend. And to me, in this photo, you were treating the light like your best friend. You know, you are really going toward it.
I love it from the waist up. I'm not crazy about the legs. Those are some crazy legs.
You have to always remember to point your toes. And it is the hardest thing for me to do because I'm super flat-footed, and when I point my toe, I get a cramp. So I have to point, and then flex. It's always been a challenge for me as a model, but I know that I have to point.
And we were talking about Barbie toe. You know, when you're barefoot, it's good to have that Barbie toe because it will always make your legs look longer.
Okay, thank you, Nicole.
Thank you.
Try it now. Barbie toe, Barbie toe. There you go. Work it. Barbie toe. Keep it up. Keep it up.
When your shoe comes off on the catwalk, that's exactly what you do, that one Barbie toe.
Yes, that's true. Last but not least, Erin. Hello, Erin.
Hi.
You were a little interesting this week. Do you think you needed those extra frames?
It would have been helpful, but I think I did pretty good considering.
You think you worked with what you got?
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
You know, unfortunately for me, this looks like a test shot. It doesn't look strong. You know, I don't really understand it, to be honest with you. No matter what photo shoot you're doing, you always have to sort of think of it in the same way. Where's the light? Where's the photographer? And what's my set?
I think you actually look beautiful in this photo. What I don't like, though, is that I can't tell it to you. And I always say that in the modeling industry, your fee is based on how successful you are. So if somebody pays Marissa all this money to do this photo shoot, and then they get this beautiful picture where they can't tell it's her, they could have gotten anybody, and becomes a waste of that money. So it's very important to not just get a beautiful photo, but to be recognizable.
Just remember to lengthen, and you are close to the surface, so it, you know, it blew out your face a little bit.
In this water, you were trying so hard, jumping off the cliff. You did some kind of crazy pose. You have to do less. Less is more with you.
If you keep doing what you're doing, you keep getting what you got.
Okay? Thank you. Okay, so now it is time for the judges to deliberate. And when I call you back, I will announce which one of you is eliminated. So now it is time to deliberate, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And
And what did that mean in Hawaiian?
yes, it's time to deliberate.
So let's start with Sunday.
I love the body, but the face doesn't blend.
Yeah, from far away, it looks like a beautiful butterfly.
Yes.
Or a fairy.
Yeah, well, if it's a fairy, she looks like a swatted fairy in this shot. Is it a bad pose? No. It's a bit obvious.
Laura, even though her pose to me is very obvious, I like that she is committing. There's definitely some, I'm gonna do this even though I feel like I'm drowning. Jennifer.
I think the shot of Jennifer, for me, is the best one of the bunch. It's different. There's something serene about it. For me, there's a moment here.
I love this extension. I love it.
I don't know. It's a little too erect for me, and I don't know if it's the way the bathing suit is fitting her body.
Darling,
yes, Miss J, what do you want to say?
Girl, it's never too erect.
Erin.
You know what? This shot may not work for Erin, but in person today, when she walked towards us, she was beaming, smiling, but she can't handle critique.
What does that turn into? Somebody that cannot take critique.
Most of those girls end up being extremely rebellious.
If you're going to have the attitude, you got to back it up.
Nicole.
Nicole has my favorite picture. There's no fear in her face. The light's beautiful on her. I mean, come on. She looks ridiculous here.
I think the top part of her is fantastic. The feet bother me so much, I would have to crop this picture.
You have a foot fetish?
I love feet. The feet are such a mess here. And you can understand why I have such a fetish. Oh, my goodness.
I might be able to show my shoes.
Wait, what is that?
We've reached a decision.
Yes, we have. Five beautiful young ladies stand before me, but I only have 4 photos in my hands. And these photos represent the 4 of you that are still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. first name that I'm going to call is the judges' vote for Best Picture and will be displayed in your home here in Hawaii as digital art. Jennifer. Are we breathing? In, out. There we go. The judges love this picture. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. Nicole. If you would have had a little bit more Barbie toe, you just might have been called first. Concentrate on that lower half of your body. Congratulations. Laura. I saw you were worried, huh? Congratulations. Welcome. Will Sunday and Aaron please step forward? Two beautiful young ladies stand before me, but I only have one photo in my hands. And this photo represents the girl that is still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model. I'll only call one name, and the girl that I do not call must immediately return to your home here in Hawaii. Pack your belongings and go home. Sunday, you had twice the amount of photos that Aaron had, and probably 10 times the amount of excuses. You said that you have asthma. Many divers have asthma, and also athletes and models. And we don't want our photos to be the product of our excuses. And then we have Erin, a girl that was at the top of this pack when this competition started, but from week to week is getting weaker and weaker and weaker. And Erin, you had half the amount of photos, and it showed. So who stays in this competition? Aaron, the judges still think that your photo is stronger than Sunday's. But it is just by a hair. And you have been in the final two way too many times in a row. And you need to make sure that this does not happen again.
I will.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model.
Thank you.
You have to know you came a long way, and I think you're such an inspiration for young girls and young boys that have been through the foster care system. So even though it hurts right now, you have to know that you are a leader and a role model for them. Okay? Thank you.
Definitely thank you so much for giving me a chance. It's an honor. It's definitely an honor. I definitely underestimated myself coming in this competition, so that's one thing that I've gained here is confidence. I met a lot of cool people, did a lot of extremely nice things, and I mean, I got a lot from this, so I'm very glad I had the chance to be here. Life does go on, and it's gonna have to go on. I'm gonna have to keep doing well as I go through the rest of my life, and I can't just give up here.
Coming up on America's Next Top Model. A modern take on traditional hula has some girls losing their footing.
I'm not sure how to incorporate hula with hip-hop.
And at the photo shoot, it's do or die.
At the next judging, 2 of you will be going home.
It was a cold slap in the face.